Philip Morris. How is that the number one story of Business Insider until apparently Gerard told us 7-Eleven came and took it away from them? Philip Morris International CEO says cigarettes should be banned and the company will stop selling Marlboros in the UK within a decade. Business Insider story. The CEO of Philip Morris, the maker of Marlboro cigarettes outside of the U.S., said his company will stop selling cigarettes in the UK within a decade. CEO Jacek Olzak said on Sunday that the move was part of the company's goal to become smoke-free and to help end the use of traditional cigarettes. He also called on the UK government to outlaw cigarettes within a decade, comparing them to gas-empowered cars, and they're set to be barred from being sold in the country starting 2030. Philip Morris International is separate from Philip Morris USA, which makes Marlboros in the U.S. Smoking kills more than 8 million people a year, according to a World Health Organization. Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Smoking kills 8 million.
This is the most confusing story I've ever. So you're just shooting yourself in the foot and ruining your own business model? Like, so basically you're saying.
We're switching to weed, boys.
Yeah, like, that's my question. Like, what
Morris.
are you going all in on now? Weed?
Yeah.
Jewels?
Yeah.
This is big tobacco basically saying, guys, everything we've been doing for the last 100 years or so.
My bad.
Our bad.
My bad.
Smoking actually kills. All the disclaimers and labels. Go ahead and pay attention to those.
I,
what the hell's going on, Gerard?
I'm gonna be for
and
real
you
with
used
you.
to dip.
I'm gonna be for real with you. Look, I had like a 12-year chewing tobacco habit. So and I got to tell you, I valued my health, so I stopped. But oh man, is it good? Oh man, there's just nothing like throwing a little lipper in the morning, getting yourself the morning paper, and having your morning constitutional there.
I'm white trash. My name's Gerard. How you doing? Put a little lipper in my lip.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny as hell that my kids are gonna grow up with legal weed and have to buy their tobacco from a drug dealer. Man,
look,
you think people are gonna stop smoking cigarettes? Is there anything?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm sorry for the kids that are listening to this. You guys can hate me all you want, but look, there's nothing better than after a couple beers on a Friday night having yourself a dart. You know, it is what it is, man. Look, you can do the natty spirits. It's those are all natural. It's basically like having a vegetable, kids. But no, listen, if you want to know anything about cigarettes, just watch Thank You for Smoking. It's one of the best movies nobody's ever heard of. If you've never started smoking, don't do it. If you've never started chewing, don't do it. It is addicting. But if you think tobacco is going away after all these years, I mean, literally, tobacco was so powerful, the addiction was so powerful that an entire continent moved to another continent to farm it.
Kai, go to PMI.com.
True.
Go to PMI.com. This is PMI.com. Okay, you go to PMI, PhilipMorrisInternational.com. You go to the bottom. PMI product sells in over 180 markets, and many of these we hold the number 1 or number 2 position by market share. 6 of the top 15 international brands in the world are ours. Right there. Big, bold. The number 1 cigarette brand since 1972.
The Marlboro
so
man.
Here's what I'm wondering. What products do they sell? Look at the number right there. In 2019, Marlboro volume outside the United States and China was 260 billion cigarettes, reinforcing its leadership position as the number 1 cigarette brand worldwide.
I just want to know
It's like 30 cigarettes a person in the world, by the way.
What's his response, the CEO that basically said, stop smoking? I love the analogy they made that cigarettes are now basically like the gas-powered cars. So they're going electric. So, all right, there's some light bulbs should be going on. Everything's going electric.
Electric
so
cigarettes.
now they're going Juul with
great,
it.
yeah.
It's all about the Juuls.
You will own nothing and be happy.
It's all about
Build
the Juuls
back
or
better.
vapes. I was just at Rolling Loud this weekend. You wouldn't believe how many kids are vaping.
Yeah.
It's a big hip hop
Do
festival.
you vape or no?
No, I've never. No, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do the real thing.
People don't know Adam Sauce is actually 72 years old. Not a single wrinkle. Not a single wrinkle. He's actually 72.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a vampire. It takes one to know I'm
what
Pat.
did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Vampire.
Has anybody ever seen Pat in direct sunlight?
No. He's been saying this. By the way, behind your back, he's been going back. I go, yeah, what about,
He doesn't sleep.
July 4th, we were at his house at barbecue. He was in the shade. The whole time he was in the shade. I don't know about
All
that.
right, so
Anyway, but maybe, just maybe, they're going to go in the weed direction. They're getting out of the cigarettes, go weed with it.
Bro, look, I go the different direction. I go, okay, what's next? Is Lay's going to come out and be like, look, there's fried
Can I ask you a
potatoes.
question?
Bad thing.
Here's a question for
Saturated
you.
fat.
Okay, let's judge a little bit. Is that okay? Let's judge a little bit. Let's play the judgment game. We just
Pat,
played
I
the
can't
conspiracy
be
game.
judgmental.
Okay,
I'm
well,
sorry.
Let's play the judgment game. All right, here we go. No, here we go. You ready? Let's judge. Kai, you ready or not? Okay, tell me what an NHL fan, the profile of an NHL fan. Give me the profile of an NHL fan.
They are a white man in their 50s and they love
It's actually
Canada.
white girls. They love. Okay.
They love Canada.
You ever been to an NHL game? You're right. Oh,
Hottest
my
fans are probably
God.
NHL fans.
All right,
Just so you know.
I'm gonna be a hockey fan.
Let's
now.
continue judging.
Okay.
Give me the profile of an NFL fan.
You're looking at him right here. There he is.
Yeah.
He's dipping.
Well,
he's
yeah,
dipping.
but
He's
nah,
checking.
it's the bill for all
He's checking
sports.
his fantasy
Like
football
fear.
scores.
Chuck.
All right, let me give you
He's
another
a grown
one.
man
Frat
in a,
culture.
in a
Paul
jersey.
Escarciga. Paul Escarciga,
All
big
right.
NFL fan.
Let's continue. Give me the profile of somebody who watches tennis.
Oh,
Very eloquent.
Rob, our style.
Who watches tennis? Give me
they like headbands and long white socks.
Yeah.
Like
Danielle
Kai.
from
Kai.
downstairs loves tennis.
Daniela
Always
the
on TV.
Romanian, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to another. Give me a profile of somebody who goes to every single nightclub 5 nights a week and listens to EDM 24/7.
Adam Sosnick.
Profile of that guy.
They're a
Okay.
guy or girl?
Guy or
I'm
girl?
thinking girls.
Okay, girls. Give
Yeah.
me the profile. Well, give me who that person is.
They're a 25-year-old bottle waitress type of a girl,
Okay.
and they like wearing hyper colors, and they're down to party.
Okay, give me the profile of
Hit me up,
somebody.
ladies.
Give me the profile of somebody who's a hardcore crypto, Bitcoin. Like it's all about cryptocurrency. Give me the profile. Who is the person? What do they look like?
98%,
Also me,
man.
David. Thank you.
Who?
They're a young man in their 20s-ish
Is that what you
that hasn't really made
Very
real
pasty.
money yet.
Okay,
Got pasty.
give me the profile of somebody. Give me the profile of somebody who drinks Jose Cuervo tequila.
Oh.
Bum, ba, bum,
They're
ba,
an
father.
I'm looking at Pyro, but
an older tequila drinker. Like
Okay.
young
Is
people
that what
aren't
you would
drinking
say?
I would
Cuervo
say
these days.
Ricardo Ricardo Aguilar
yeah.
could drink Jose Cuervo and not
Okay.
even get buzzed.
All right, give me the profile of somebody who drinks Louis the what is it?
Louis the
13th?
16th.
Louis the
The
13th?
Whatever. Louis the 13th.
I don't know any of those people, Pat. You're gonna have to answer that one.
So somebody who-
Rich Europeans.
Rich Europeans. Fair, because you know some of those guys. You party with those
That's
guys.
so expensive. I don't
But
even know
they're
what that was.
close.
Watch this.
But they're close. Let's have a couple of
it just
drinks.
sounds
That's
Give
it.
me a profile of a pothead who smokes weed every day.
Da-da-da-da,
No.
da-da-da-da.
It's just the tattoos.
Profile.
Is it the guy who plays
Profile
guitar
of
on
a
a
pothead.
Yeah, a pothead that
Just-
smokes
they
weed
just-
every day.
man,
Long
they're
hair.
they're
How
working,
old?
man,
What does he
yeah.
look like? What
They're
does she look
30
like?
years old, man. They smoked in college and they
20s,
kept
late
going.
Got a weird beard going on.
Got
Yeah.
a weird beard going
Kind
on.
of like a ratty beard,
Yeah.
maybe.
They're
Okay.
from Norway.
That's really looking at me.
Kids.
All right, so let's continue. Give me the profile.
What we're doing is being prejudiced.
I'm
right
about
now.
to get to the
I
one
get it,
here.
I get it, yeah.
Give me the profile of somebody who smokes cigarettes.
They got a raspy voice. They're grandma.
No, they were just born in China.
That
Okay.
smokes a pack a day. Give me a profile of
Old,
somebody that
old.
smokes a pack a day.
60, 70-year-olds that have smoked since they were 12.
Yeah, they've been smoking for 30 years.
Leathery skin.
Yeah.
They look like a catcher's mitt.
Used car, old used car.
Their hands
reek
feel
smoke.
weird. You ever shook their hands like hands feels like a dry skin
They
type
got
of
it. They
thing?
got sandpaper.
Leather
They-
skin.
European. So if you know
Well, European smoker's a lot different than an American smoker. European, you have a drink and
French.
smoke.
Yeah.
It's good look. You have my baguette and my little hat
Front
on.
two teeth are yellow.
Yeah.
Front
yeah,
two
yellow
teeth
are
teeth,
yellow.
teeth.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. So I mean, listen, there's the profile of a cigar smoker. What's a
Yeah,
cigar?
Matt Zapala.
But what is a profile of a cigar smoker?
Money.
A little more,
dead in
little
there.
little
Loafers.
wealthier.
I don't understand.
man,
Listen,
male,
to each his own.
male.
From the libertarian standpoint, man, you want to smoke cigarettes, go at it, right? I mean, I grew up in a family where everybody smoked cigarettes from the day I was born till I remember when my dad finally had a heart attack, went to the hospital, had his open heart surgery. It's the last time he smoked cigarettes, 1993. I don't understand smoking cigarettes. I understand beer, I understand tequila, I understand whiskey, I understand cigar, I understand weed. I don't understand cigarettes.
Let me say something.
Yeah.
Let me say something.
Please, Adam,
What
since
I
you
don't
smoke
understand
a pack
about
a day.
what I
Freedom
don't-
torches.
What I don't understand about cigarettes
Yeah.
are daytime smokers, where you're waking up, you're having a like. Listen,
This guy said
I've-
helicopter salesman, car salesman,
Helicopter
fingertips yellow.
Okay.
Listen, I will say this.
This
Like,
guy says, Pat, I'm smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, and watching this podcast from India.
Hey,
India.
way to go,
Rahid.
Ganesh.
Raid.
Rahid. Listen,
America.
you might frown upon this. It doesn't happen
Here
often.
we go.
But if you're
Cigarette
drunk,
after sex?
if you're drunk and you're having a nice time, and some lovely girl is over there, and you say, hey, we could share a cigarette together.
Icebreaker.
It's a bonding moment,
It's
and
an
it's an
icebreaker.
icebreaker, and it's a power move.
Yeah.
So, am I waking up at 7 a.m. and like time for a cigarette? But if it's 2 a.m. and you're a little buzzed and you're out and about, and a pretty girl's right there, and need a light, boom.
I'm
now's the
sure.
conversation
I'm
started.
sure this was marketing, but all movies and TVs in the 80s, 70s, 80s,
Yeah.
90s,
Cigarette after
sex.
smoke. Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was like a thing. You were supposed to like keep
when
a
you
pack of
have
cigarettes
sex
by the
for
bed.
your first time,
I know.
you'd
I know.
smoke,
The
right?
first
Yeah.
time I smoked a cigarette was to impress a girl.
Okay.
How old were you? 7 or what was your?
I just turned 10. No. Like 15.
2 years ago, for people that don't know,
Low-key
David.
funny. I will say this. I'm not encouraging smoking. But if the fellas out there want a easy layup move to get,
Stop.
if a girl's sitting there and
Don't
share a
listen to this
cigarette,
guy. He has
you're
no
you're
clue what
sharing,
he's talking
you're going
about.
back and
Stop
forth.
it.
It's in your mouth, it's in her
Oh
mouth.
my
You guys are sharing a
gosh.
cigarette. I'm just saying,
Oral
if
fixation.
you're gonna do it,
It's in her
that's a
mouth.
good
It's
time.
in my mouth. Who knows what's going
I
on?
wasn't going there. I'm just saying that it is a
It
bonding.
is what
moment.
we're,
It is a
we're
bonding
learning
moment.
a lot about you today. We're
You're not
learning
doing
a
that
lot
with
about
a
you.
cigar, though,
What
bro.
about the hookah smoker? What's going to happen to the hookah smokers, man?
What's
You
a
know bunch
profile of
what's the profile of a hookah smoker?
Of a hookah smoker, my Middle Eastern friend.
26-year-old Armenian,
Maybe named Tigran, maybe not. I don't know.
with the perfect
true.
beard,
Yeah.
and every sentence starts with bro.
Oh, brother. Brother.
That's a lit eye, bro. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.